Greetings to everyone who are visiting this. In this module, we will learn about the military campaigns under the Akbar and Aurangzeb from the lesson Mughal Empire from class 7 history. Yes, so I repeat. So this map is about the conquerings of this Aurangzeb and the Akbar's period. So where are the Mughal empires conquered during their period? Yes. So first is this Malwa, second is the Ranthambore. You can see right. Sorry, this Chittur and Ranthambore. This Chittur and Ranthambore is in the regions of Rajasthan. Clear. So this Chittur and Ranthambore, it is in the region of Rajasthan. So Chittur you can mark in this part. Here comes this Chittur. Clear. So this comes Chittur, and so somewhat above to it, it comes the Ranthambore. It comes this Ranthambore. Clear. Ranthambore. So this Chittur, it has been captured in the year 1568, and Ranthambore in the year 1569. So these places are important. These places are important. I repeat, Chittur and Ranthambore is in the Rajasthan region, and this Malwa is in the Madhya Pradesh region, where we call it as a Malwa Plateau. Also, this Malwa is in the Madhya Pradesh region. So the next two important is the Patna and the Bengal. You can see right, this Patna and the Bengal. So Patna is where you can mark in this this region there. So you can mark here as the Patna. So Patna is in the Bihar. It is the present day capital of Bihar. Clear. And West Bengal, right? So in that time you can mark it as Bengal. So this Bengal, it is well and good. If you are marking a political map now, you can write in the West Bengal as Bengal. No need to give any point and all. Clear. So no need to have any points, and you can write. So one main thing about this regions is you need not to give any mark, right? So you need to give any points and need to write until the places like I inform, right? So this region, especially this Bengal, Malwa, and all, no need to give any points. Clear? So because it is a big regions, no need to give any points. So Bengal you can write in this part, right? So Bengal also captured in the year 1574. 1574. You can see here Gujarat, right? So Gujarat, if they ask, you can easily mark. That is in the year 1572. So Gujarat also it's easy. Need not to point any point, right? So need not to have any point in that. So right in Gujarat. So Gujarat was captured in the year 1572. So this also becomes easier for you. Then you can see here this, right, this Golconda and Bijapur. Golconda and Bijapur in the southern part of India. So Golconda comes near this Telangana region, right? So Golconda comes in this region. So which happens in the year 1687. 1687. And Bijapur is near to this Karnataka region. So you should not confuse between the places. Clear? So according to the based on the years, these are very important, and also the Kashmir, which you can see right on the top of it, you can see Kashmir. So for Kashmir also it is very simple. You can write on the top of it. Clear? So Kashmir comes in this region. So Kashmir they captured in the year 1586. So for this map alone, this years also you need to be steady. So if they ask the years also, you should be capable of writing the years. Clear? So any doubts? Any doubts in this? The other regions important in this during is Delhi, right? So Delhi is important place in all the history. See, if you take history, Delhi is one of the very important place. So you should not forget Delhi. I hope you all know Delhi, right? So Delhi is where it will come in this region. Delhi comes in this region. Delhi is one important place in the history. So definitely whether you teach about Delhi or not, all the map pointing should be very clear with this Delhi region. Clear? And So along with Delhi, here some important places such as Ajmer, Amber, clear. So this Ajmer and Amber, it is in the Rajasthan region. So you can mark in the Rajasthan region, which is nearby this thing. So here you can mark Ajmer, so and above to that you can mark Amber. Clear. So Ajmer and Amber you can mark near to this in Rajasthan region. Clear. So this Delhi, Amber, Ajmer is important along with this part. Mathura, Agra and Fatehpur Sikri. You can see, right? Fatehpur Sikri, Agra and Mathura. So below to Delhi you can mark Mathura, and near to that Agra, and near to Agra you can write Fatehpur Sikri. I'll write as MA and F here. Clear. So this Fatehpur Sikri, Agra and Mathura, Delhi, Amber and Ajmer. These are other important points when you compare to history. And this all 6 places you should never forget, because in the history of 6th, 7th and 8th you will be dealing with these points. Clear. So Delhi, Ajmer, Amber, Mathura, Agra and Fatehpur Sikri. Clear. So any doubts in this? Any doubts? So any doubts in this? In political map, right? So we are marked in the reverse. Now we'll see the same thing in political map. Where are the places located and how do we mark it? Clear? Uh, is that right? So Smalwa, which is in the Madhya Pradesh region. So if you mark in a political map, there is an advantage where need not to keep points usually, right? So this regions and all, it is very well and good. If you write somewhat big also, it will be easier for you. So Malwa you can write in this Madhya Pradesh region. Clear. So the Malwa region comes in this place. So it is in 1561. Then you can write here Gujarat. So the regions you can able to write it very easily, because it is states you can write within their boundaries. And you can see, right, Ranthambore comes in this part. You can children note clearly that Ranthambore comes in this part, the Rajasthan region. You can see here, right? So this Ranthambore comes in this region. I write it as R. Clear. So I write it as R here. Clear. So Ranthambore comes here. So nearby this you will find Chittor. I write it as C. Clear. So this is Chittor, Gujarat, Ranthambore and Malwa. This is all nearby. And same like this Bengal. So if this asks, you can write Bengal here, right? So I write Bengal as B here. So and Patna is in the region. Patna will be here. Clear. So Patna you need to write in the Bihar region. So if they are in political map, if you mark, it is very easy for you to mark. So if reverse only, you need to find the reverse on the which reverse side it is there. You need to mark. So if you mark in political, it will be easier for you to mark. Clear? Yes. And so you can come here. So this region where this Golconda will come. Golconda will come in this region. And Bijapur comes in this region. Clear? So this is about the places. According to the years, you should be remembering. According to the years, you should be remembering it. Clear? Yes. So now we move to Delhi. So here comes, right? So Delhi is where you need to mark here, Delhi. And so Ajmer you can mark here, and Amber you can mark here. So below to that you can write here Ajmer, this Amber. Clear? So this Ajmer and Amber. And below to Delhi in UP you can write Mathura. Mathura, I write as M here, Agra and Fatehpur Sikri. So Agra and Fatehpur Sikri. Clear? Yes. So these are the places which you need to mark in political. So if you mark in political, it will be very easier for you to mark these things. I repeat. So Malwa you need to mark in the Madhya Pradesh region. So since Malwa is a region, not a particular place, not a we cannot pinpoint on a particular place. Since they asked as a region, you can write this in the Madhya Pradesh region. So next to that you can see this Chittor and Ranthambore, where it is you can find here, right? So Chittor and Ranthambore, it is in the regions of Rajasthan. So you should mark in the borders of Rajasthan. And Gujarat is where is a state, you can mark on the state itself. And Bengal on the Bengal region, and Patna is on the Bihar. So if you identify the states properly, you can write the things. So whichever regions they ask, first identify the states. So which state it would have belonged to. Then you can mark on the states. And one good thing about this map pointing is that if you keep the point somewhat similar to places, right? So not exact place, if you are keeping somewhat nearby, if you mark in a states, clear. So if you are pointing the point wrongly, but also in the correct state, na, they used to give marks. But if you take in other maps, na, it will be a difficult thing for you. Clear? Yes. So Patna comes here. Then Delhi, Mathura, Agra, Fatehpur Sikri, Ajmer, Amber. Clear? These are the important place, and as well as Lahore, right? Children's Lahore, you can mark here, right? So present day capital of Pakistan, here will comes the Lahore. So this place is where the Lahore comes. Lahore comes in this region. Clear? Yes. And if they ask Panipat, so about Delhi, you can mark it as Panipat. Yes. So these are the regions which during the 15th and 16th centuries captured by this Aurangzeb and his other fellow kings. Clear? So we'll move to the next map, that is the India states and this union territories. India states and union territories. So this is one of the very important map. So which for all the exams you are facing this map. So I hope you all have some ideas about this map. Clear? Yes. So the important things regarding this map pointing, especially with the states and union territories, is the newly formed states. Newly formed states. Clear? So whereas in this India, the newly formed union territory is Ladakh. So this is one of the important place you need to mark and note, right? So capital of Ladakh is Leh. You can see here also for spelling and clear understanding. So this Ladakh is one of the important place for the recent times because it is the newly formed state. Next to Ladakh, it is the Sikkim. Next to Ladakh, it is the Sikkim. Sikkim you need to mark in this region. So Sikkim is also the one of the smallest in terms of landscape and also in the population. One of the smallest. Clear? So Sikkim is one of the smallest. So you need to mark this Sikkims. And the other northeastern states such as Tripura, you can mark it, right? So Tripura, I am marking here. So Mizoram will come here. Mizoram is Manipur. All the seven sisters is important. Clear? So all the seven sisters is important. Then Nagaland. The main thing is you should not keep the points in the other states. Clear? So as you can see, mark the points in the correct manner. And Meghalaya here, then Assam, then Arunachal Pradesh. So these points if you make, you need to write it correctly. This Tripura, Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, Assam, Meghalaya, then Arunachal Pradesh. So this states the points is very important. Whereas the previous map we saw, you need not to keep much points and all. But whereas the states and the capitals, the points are important. The points are important. Clear? Since these northeastern states are very nearby states and very small places are living there, so you need to have a point clearly. You need to point clearly, and if you are writing the place name of the place outside, now you should give a arrow mark, and you should give a arrow mark and write the name of the place. Clear? That's the first instruction. Very clear should be there. The points you are keeping should be very clear in this points. When we see the state's capital and India's union territory. Clear? Yes. Yes, Kailash. So you look at the other few states and the capitals, right? So for a states map, all the states you should be ready with children's. So I will teach only very few things. So other also it is important. You should not leave the other things. Clear? Yes. And so the for our lesson which we discussed is about this Kerala, right? So you need to ready Kerala. You know all know, right? So Kerala is in this place. So Kerala comes here, and the capital of Kerala is what? Thiruvananthapuram. It is in the extreme southern tip of the India. So extreme southern tip you can see here, right? So here is the Thiruvananthapuram comes. So it is the capital of Kerala. For capitals alone, you need to have a point. Clear? So other than that, no need to have any points for the states. because the entire place is a state, so you need not keep any points. For the capital alone, you can give a points. So Thiruvananthapuram you can see, right? So Thiruvananthapuram is the capital of Kerala. Clear? Write in short form. Yes, Thiruvananthapuram you can write here. And next is the union territories such as Daman and Diu. You can see here, right? So this Dadra Nagar, Haveli and Daman and Diu. So this Daman and Diu is the union territories. So which you can write here. Clear? So this Daman and Diu or these things you can write in this place. So this place and this place were these Daman. This is the union territory called as Daman. Clear? So this is where the union territory Daman with the Diu. This is the union territories. Clear? So this is the union territories. Daman and Diu or Dadra Nagar Haveli. Clear? Yes. And so other things such as this Delhi, you should, I said already said, right? So Delhi, you should be very clear with that. Then in Tamil Puducherry should be clear. You can see, right? So this place is where you should mark this Puducherry. So this place where you should mark this Puducherry. It is also a union territory. And you should not forget this Jharkhand. Clear? Jharkhand need to find there. Then this parts of Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands. You should not forget that that is also a part of India, and those are also the union territories. Clear? So you should be concentrating on that. So this part, which is on the Bay of Bengal, it is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Clear? So the capital of Andaman is what? Port Blair. You can see, right? So the capital of Andaman is in the Port Blair. It is in the three things are there, three islands are there. That the first island from the bottom is there the Port Blair. Clear? So Andaman Islands there the Bay of Bengal, and if you took at the Arabian Sea, where you can find near Kerala are the Lakshadweep Islands. Clear? This is the Lakshadweep Islands. So they are also the part of Union territories. Clear? Yes.